John Brzezinski versus Alexei Voevoda. The most anticipated rematch in the history of arm wrestling has just been confirmed by Engin Terzi. Even though they never faced each other in a super match format, but still many fans want to see John avenge his 2004 Zloty tournament loss to Voevoda. John was much smaller back then and arguably not in his peak shape. Alexei is the only arm wrestler whose aura kept getting bigger and bigger even when he stopped competing. 2001, 2002, 2004, 5 and 2007. I would say these were the most dominant years of Alexei Voevoda. He does not have a supreme reign outside of these years. And as far as I can remember, he competed only in 3 big super matches. He lost to Travis Bagent on the left arm, he defeated Monster Michael Todd on the right arm, and then he lost to Tim Bresnan when he made a comeback on the right arm. Okay, that's enough of the history. Now let's move on to the recent news. I was watching Travis the Beast Bagent tell all of us how awesome he really is and how rich he's going to be. Then the name Alexei Voevoda was brought up. Comeback. That was the topic of discussion. And fortunately, Engin Terzi was also available in the chat. Engin dropped 2 important comments in the chat. Number 1, he will pull John in October. Number 2, 115 kilos. So let's focus on the first comment. October. He will pull John in October. What do we have in October? On October 21st, we have East versus West 9. So how amazing is that going to be? John Brzezinski versus Alexei Voevoda, Devon Larratt versus Denis Siplenkov, Gabriela Vasconcelos versus Barbora. That's just simply unbelievable. And did you notice a trend here? All of these are comeback revenge matches. So now let's talk about the second comment. 115 kilos. That surprised me a little bit. So who asked for it? That's the question here. Whose idea was that? I was wondering that John versus Voevoda would happen at 105 kilos and it would be a mismatch. John would destroy Alexei, or maybe he will win in a close match, but I was giving 0 chances to Alexei to win that match. But now since there is 115 kilos weight cap, I'm not sure. John has experience on his side. Recent experience, super match experience, you name it, John has everything. It's not even comparable to Alexei. And Alexei has size advantage now because he can get to possibly 118-19 kilos, and he has age advantage as well. Engin has been open about weight demands from the athletes in the past. He has been truly transparent about that. For example, Todd Hutchings and Prudnik not agreeing for a 105 kg weight cap. So Engin had to increase weight cap for that match. So who asked for this weight cap? Even in his old prime, John is more suited at the 105 kilos, and Voevoda recently mentioned in one of his videos that he is weighing 112 kilos. So even Voevoda is going to need to bulk for that match. So that makes little sense. I would assume that it is Alexei Voevoda who asked for this increased weight cap. But for marketing, for a good match, a close match, I think it is a smart decision. Whoever asked for it, maybe that is not good for John Brzezinski and John's hardcore fans. But eventually, I think it will end up a better decision for the arm wrestling world because the match will be much more closer. Anyways, let me know of your thoughts about this situation. Who do you think asked for this weight cap? Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again.